health changed while being on anabolics so far? Have you noticed any physical, physiological, or mental negatives since using the drugs?
Mentally, this prep's different because I'm struggling. It is a known fact that, like, you know, when anabolics are introduced to a relationship, there is a bit of like added tension, and that is a very real thing, and I don't want to hide that from you guys. Today is going to be a juicy one. What's going on, guys? Brandonhardbody here. Hope you're having a great day. Today, we're going to be recording a Q&A because it's kind of I guess like a chill day. It's more of an inside day. We had a bunch of things we needed to do this morning. Went to do the laundry, got rained on, went shopping, spilled half of it on the floor. It's been a morning, to say the least, and the weather is terrible. And we woke up at I woke up at like 1:30, so all my meals are backtracked. Going to the gym tonight to train back and biceps. I'll be recording that for you guys for the next video. I asked you guys to ask me some questions on Instagram about 2 days ago. So today, we're gonna dive deep into those, and there's some pretty juicy questions that I'd like to get deeper into that I wouldn't typically talk about in depth in just like, you know, like a vlog. Now, we have the perfect opportunity to do so. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. I'm gonna quickly talk about like update on prep and what that situation is looking like. Woke up late this morning, and the way I'm gonna deal with that is I'm just gonna have to like bump up the consistency of my meals by having a meal like every hour and a half to 2 hours over 2.5 to 3 hours to make sure I'm consuming the right amount of calories. As long as like you are consuming those calories in the day, it doesn't really matter where you consume them, as long as they are consumed consistently and spaced out throughout the day. I'm gonna be playing catch up today, and to speak about a movie that we went to go watch, me and Brittany, was it yesterday or the day before? The day before yesterday, Alita. Holy shit, by the creators of Avatar. If you haven't seen it, you may have seen the trailers, but it's called Alita. It changed my life. Well, it didn't, but it was an amazing film. So recommendation from me, if you have nothing to do this weekend, go and watch Alita at the movies, because it was amazing. Right now, we're just chilling, already had breakfast, gonna get into meal number 2. Probably have to record this Q&A. To do this Q&A, we need Brittany's assistance. She's gonna be reading me the questions from the comment section. So let's get started. What?
Did you just swerve me?
I don't know how you're gonna feel about this, but I'm determined that we can do this Q&A, both of us sat on the beanbag. We're gonna try and sort this out, but I feel like it'd be pretty cool. We try and do movie night, lay on the beanbag, and like, we don't really fit on it. We're gonna attempt to answer these questions on the thing. 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Oh wait, now the coffee.
Okay, you good? All right, so I've screenshot some questions. Brittany's gonna read them to me.
Can you read it?
Okay.
Let me read it.
All right.
Do you see yourself continuing YouTube and or bodybuilding in the future?
Yes. Yeah, definitely. I feel like I've been very lucky to have found a passion. I feel like people struggle to people can spend their whole lives like trying to find what they're really like, you know, meant to do. And I feel like I found that with YouTube, bodybuilding, wake up every single day, and I love what I do. So I'm gonna try and do that for as long as possible. So yeah.
You would totally be like a family vlogger in the future.
That would require us to have a kid.
When you're like old.
Yeah.
Everyone's like,
no,
oh,
definitely.
Fitness people get old, what do they do? I like this one. I didn't think they were gonna be like this. What made you call Britt and say you missed her?
Me and Brittany, if you didn't know, we got back together at the beginning of last year in January 24th. I flew to Boston.
You're so good with those.
Not like another date. I feel like what made me call it, I feel like I made a wrong decision a couple months prior to the call. Brittany actually flew to the UK to do some work. We spoke about certain things and questions were asked, and I'm trying to not be vague, but be vague at the same time.
Basically, we went to dinner. We saw each other while I was in London for work. I wanted Brandon back and like to be with me, and he wasn't ready to commit.
Yeah.
And then you decided.
And I feel like I made the wrong decision, so I decided to call Brittany and change that decision and hope that she would have me still. So yeah, that's why.
Have you ever lost the motivation to train? If so, how did you regain it?
Not often, but it definitely does happen. Especially yesterday, I was meant to train back and biceps, which I'm training today, and I just didn't want to train. I don't know what it was, but like mentally, I was like, I don't know how to get to a place right now where I can push myself, and I almost made an excuse for myself. Like I didn't want to waste the workout by half-arsing it because I want to give every workout 100%, and I knew that yesterday that wasn't going to happen. But I feel like the way to regain motivation, what I do is I just look at people that I want to look like. I go on Instagram. If I'm going to continue to be a bitch, I'm never going to look like that. So I might as well just suck it up and go. I'm definitely in a better like headspace to go train today.
Oh, do you ever plan on getting tattoos?
Yes. Obviously can't do it at the moment. I mean, you can get tattoos and still compete and get them covered, but like I'm pretty happy being clean right now. The answer is yes, I do want to get tattoos in the future. I want to get like a sleeve and something on my quad. I just think they look sick. Probably in the next 5 years, not soon.
How long are you gonna live in your apartment in Birmingham?
The lease ends at the beginning of July, I think it's July 11th or July 10th. The plan is to move out of the UK, go back to America for like 2 or 3 months, travel around the US.
What is your favorite candy or sweet?
Anything sour. Sour Patch Kids, Tang Fastics. Tang Fastics are Sour Patch Kids, but Haribo and less fruity. Personally, like I don't really have a sweet tooth. If I want to cheat on my diet, it would be savory. Like I crave a fat burrito more than a packet of sweets, basically.
For sure. What's kept you going the most?
You wish. You wish. The thing that keeps me going the most, I'm assuming that the question is to do with like, you know, life motivation and what keeps me going every single day. I put a lot of pressure on myself. Like, I'm gonna be honest, like I doubt myself, not doubt myself, but I put so much pressure on myself to like not get to where I wanna be. The pressure isn't good for my like mentality. If it wasn't for the pressure, I wouldn't be so motivated because I ask myself, if I don't do what I meant to do today, in 5 years, I am not gonna be where I wanna be, which is healthy and unhealthy because it puts me in a position to be motivated every day, but it also puts pressure on me that makes me feel claustrophobic. So it's good and bad.
You definitely like put it on yourself though, yeah. Are you going to plan to get to Olympia?
Classic physique Olympia would be a goal of mine. I don't wanna be like an open class bodybuilder, like I never wanna get that big. I feel like I need that much more time to get muscle maturity and just all around muscle mass. And then maybe one day.
Advice and thoughts on first time competitors.
There's one piece of advice I would give to someone that wants to compete for the first time. Be content with getting small. Like your clothes are gonna hang off you. Your hoodies aren't gonna fit the same. This t-shirt, probably in the next 8 weeks, will hang off me. Like it's not gonna be as tight as it is right now. So be content with getting smaller. Brandon, did you stop going to the gym? Did you quit because you're getting so small and they can't see what's underneath the clothing?
Can I give a piece of my advice?
Yes, go for it.
I would say my 2 biggest pieces of advice are if you're gonna get a coach, do your research. Don't end up with a bad, toxic coach. Ask people who they've worked with, ask people who they don't work with anymore, find out about your coach. Number 2, prepare to not win. Because when it comes to your body, if you get on a...
That's the worst advice ever.
Not like don't... No.
Just prepare to lose.
No, think about it. When you're like going in and you're like, oh, I'm gonna like run track and blah, blah, blah. If I'm the fastest, then I know that I'll win, etc. Because I've done it 100 times. When you get on a stage, you don't know who you're gonna be competing against. You don't know what people are gonna look like. Definitely go in there like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna win this thing.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, like you have to be prepared to say, you know, if I didn't win or if I didn't place first, and like I'm gonna just do better next time, because you have no idea what you're walking into. You have no idea what the judges want. Every judge wants a different thing, and when it comes to your body, that can be really hard on your brain.
I feel like that would come from like wanting to compete as well for the right reasons, because if you want to compete to win, that is gonna like result in a lot of anxiety and pressure when you like leading up to the competition, and if you don't win. But if you're competing for the idea of just like setting yourself a goal and completing it, or just creating your best possible physique, it will bother you less.
Make sure you're proud of you when you get on that stage and you're like ready.
Yeah.
Biggest fitness mistake?
Biggest fitness mistake? I have no idea why I would screenshot that, because I've made no mistakes. Like I have trained perfectly.
Shut up. How did you become an athlete?
They sent me an email and they have like, you know, there's a trial phase where they, you know, you work together a little bit. Do you reciprocate with the brand? Do you like the clothing? It's all about like, you know, do I like Alphalete clothes? Obviously for me it was a go. I always wanted to be sponsored by Alphalete. That was like a goal of mine that I set when I even started my YouTube channel. And when they actually reached out to me, which is how it happened, they sent me an email that was like, Brandon, we really want to work with you. And I was like, you know, fuck yeah, why not? Went through a trial phase of like, I think it was 4 or 5 months of like, you know, free work. Lucky for me, they wanted to work with me further and turn me into an Alphalete athlete. That is how it happened. They just sent me an email and it just all went from there.
Are you ever gonna open your own gym?
I have like a million ideas consistently, like of business ventures that I want to like, you know, branch into. Opening my own gym would be something I'd want to do in the future, just like not yet. I walk into gyms so often and I'm like, that could be different, that could be different, that would look so much better if all the equipment was matching, and there's certain pieces of equipment I would want in my gym that gyms don't essentially have. Whether I want to do that in the future, yes, just not for another like probably couple years.
Do you ever allow yourself alcohol? If so, how often?
I'm not honestly a big drinker. I don't
like alcohol.
I don't really even like alcohol, to be honest. I will make excuses to not go out and drink alcohol. When I'm drinking, I do enjoy it. I don't want to let myself get to that stage because I know it's like not good for... I'll probably drink like once a month.
We went out last week for a drink and Brandon had 1 drink and was like wasted. Basically.
They burnt it, they cooked it, they made it fizz, they made it crap. It was like, it was really fun, and I drank it, and after about half an hour of drinking the drink, I was like struggling to look in Brittany's eyes to have a conversation, so I would like look away, because I didn't want her to think I was that drunk. And now not at all, because we're on prep.
Once on Valentine's Day.
Maybe. You can drink.
I'll just have a bottle by myself and that'll be a blast. Okay, if your girlfriend didn't support you on enhancers, would you still use them?
When this question was asked 2 days ago, we did actually speak about this. There's a reason for this. If Brittany didn't support me using performance enhancing drugs to, you know, do competitions and all that kind of thing, I would still do it based on the moral aspect of, like, let's just say Brittany, let's flip this around. If she wanted to get fake boobs or lip injections, she's wanting to enhance her physical appearance, to create the image that she has of herself in her head and what's going to make her feel good about herself. You know, like, I'm not saying she wants to get a boob job, I'm just using, it's just an example. Yeah. If Brittany wanted to do that, it would be wrong of me to not support her, because I love her and I want to, you know, support whatever it is that she wants to do to make her feel better about herself. The reason I would still do it is because it's a personal goal of mine, and I don't think you should ever not do anything to please someone else, whether that be a family member, a loved one, or a friend, or anything. You should do whatever the fuck you want to do because it makes you happy, not because someone else is not going to be happy about it.
Like, quite frankly, your fitness journey is not my business. If it like severely affected us in our relationship, then that's one thing, but like it doesn't. So
yeah, I would still do it. Do whatever I want, you know. How
has your health changed while being on anabolics so far? Have you noticed any physical, physiological, or mental negatives since using the drugs?
I'm gonna start from a couple weeks ago because that's when it all began again. I feel amazing in the gym. My pumps are better. I wake up with a pump. It's crazy, but I like, physically I feel really good about myself. Mentally, this prep's different because I'm struggling. I'm not gonna try and hide it. Like,
it's so hard to talk about.
I know, it's really hard to talk about. You know, earlier I spoke about like pressure. I like create pressure for myself. I am doing that tenfold. Not punishing myself, but I'm getting to a point in my head where like I feel like something that I'm doing isn't good enough, and that makes me frustrated, and that, you know, creates a bad vibe that I let out. I'm a little bit more snappy.
A little bit.
A little bit. People argue, and it is a known fact that, like, you know, when anabolics are introduced to a relationship, there is a bit of like added tension, and that is a very real thing, and I don't want to hide that from you guys. But I'm doing my best to check myself, because one thing I knew that when I started this was I would have to be so much more aware of the way I speak to people and the way I treat people, and I pretty knows, and I fucking try so hard to like keep my mouth shut, because the best thing to do is to just not say anything. If you feel a certain way about something and you know it's not going to be received well, just don't say it. If something's in my mind, I have to voice myself, because I'm a very verbal person. I've been this way since I was in school. That's why I can't have like a boss. I have to be self-employed, because like not that I think I know better, but I always have something to say, and that's not very good when you're employed and your boss doesn't want to hear your opinion on his freaking company. This like cycle has freaking enhanced that part of me so much that it's like almost unbearable. And I was laying on the beanbag last night, and Brittany was like, we're gonna get through this, like calm down. It wasn't that I was like annoyed, I was just trapped.
Yeah, he gets in these mindsets where he's just like so stuck like in like this like situation. It's like a negative mood, it's a negative vibe, and it's like you just can't get out of it. We have to do something, or something has to change, or it has to, I don't know. It like takes a minute for it to pass. When I was
in middle school, I went to counseling. I had anger issues like ADHD when I was younger, and I went to this thing called Pear Tree, which like help you develop, you know, methods to get rid of like anger issues and everything. I remember all that sort of stuff. I know how to control myself, and like I will get better at it. It has just like really hit me in the face, because it is the beginning of it. Things will get easier, and like we'll get through it. Like everything's gonna be fine. We're not gonna break up because of like, you know, a competition prep, but we are gonna have to like just figure it out. Like any couple has to figure like anything out, whether that be like somebody moves away in a relationship, long distance is created, you reach hardships when it comes to like financial stuff, a competition. We're both doing this together. Like she's gonna understand my pain, and I am gonna understand her pain when she's hangry and she wants a coffee more than life, and she can't have it, which kind of black coffee, but like not the really nice sweet Starbucks coffee. We'll get there, we'll get through it.
Yeah. Reasons why your calves won't grow.
If I had the answer to that question, I'd have big calves, but I don't, so I clearly don't know.
This is a good question.
Genetics.
How does dyslexia affect your work? I can't believe
I
someone
forgot
asked
I screenshotted that.
Someone actually asked it. Somebody like remember. Did you say it in the
video?
video?
In the last Q&A, it was like a question like, what do people not know about you? And it's because it's
that was it, wasn't it?
I am actually minorly dyslexic.
Severely. Love you.
I am dyslexic.
It doesn't affect your work though.
I feel like it does. It doesn't affect my creativity because like I freaking love to create. Like if I have a video in mind, I will come up with like a million ideas and ways to create that, a million angles, places, settings, just everything. Like I know what I need to do. But as far as something as simple as writing an Instagram caption,
Like words are flipped.
I'll write it, but then I'll read it back and I'm like, I am dumb. Like
So
caption.
that's the only way it affects your work, is that you just have me like proofread. Biggest bro science facts that have no evidence, but you believe to be true.
The anabolic window was a massive thing that I believed in the beginning. Do you know what that is?
No.
The anabolic window. So when you've trained, you will have to consume protein within
within 30 minutes.
Within like 30
I
minutes.
still like struggle if I don't.
Really?
That was like drilled into my brain too.
It's bullshit.
Because I had a bunch of bro science coaches.
There is no such thing as an anabolic
That's
window.
not real.
It's like there are many studies on this. I'm not going to go into it, but it's a myth.
So silly.
It's a myth that has been like completely destroyed because there used to be a myth. You would have to consume food like protein, carbs, whatever, within half an hour of working out to fuel your muscles. Otherwise,
So they would grow.
Otherwise they won't grow. It's not a thing. If you still believe in the anabolic window, educate yourself because it's not true.
What is something that inspires you day by day to do what you do?
My biggest inspiration is all of your messages, as like cliche as it sounds. Like when I receive a message and I'll read it to Brittany, I'll be like, look, this person said this message, how nice is this? And I'll send like a voice note or like an Instagram story back, like saying thank you and stuff. It motivates me so much on like a day-to-day basis, whether they be making YouTube videos, going to the gym. All of your love and all of your like comments, messages, all that kind of thing, that is what gets me going.
Like a part of our day is separated off for you to reply to DMs. Like he answers just about every single DM.
Final question.
Final question. Are you going to propose to your girlfriend and do you want to marry her?
What would you say until the end?
You screenshotted it.
There is no one. I can't imagine myself marrying anyone else other than Brittany. Like I know that it's gonna happen in the future. Not really sure right now. Probably a couple of years down the line. Yes, like I would love to marry Brittany. There is nobody that wants me to be successful or that supports me, anyone more than Brittany. I've got lucky in that sense, and obviously I'd be foolish to let that slide completely, which is why I called you, her, this one. I can't kiss you right now. It's weird. They don't want to see that. I'm not doing this on camera. This is weird. Anyway, that was actually fun. I feel like there's been a lot of like new subscribers to the channel recently, and I feel like this is a great way to get to know each other. So if you want to tell me anything about yourselves in the comment section, please feel free to do so. I really want to get to know you. With that being said, guys, we're gonna end this video here. You gonna do the outro with me? Come on. If you enjoyed the video, please.
If you enjoyed the video,
no, we gotta do it together. We gotta do it together. With that being said, guys, we're gonna end this video here.
If you enjoyed
we
the
suck! Ah!
With
that being said, guys, we're gonna end the video here.
Right here. It's here.
You're actually shit.
So slow.
Join the Dance Squad. Please subscribe.
If you haven't already, please smash the like button.
No, I don't say like.
If you haven't already, smash the like button.
I said if you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button.
Oh, shit. I got it. I'm gonna end the video here.
Fuck it, I'm doing it myself.
No!
If you enjoyed the video, please smash the like button. If you haven't already, join the Dance Squad. Please subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. And finally, oh my god.